The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Drives it in. He gets big. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Rijkaard. He is through here. Tries to play it. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. Punched away. Now it's Son Heung-min.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Corta. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get it through? Now it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in here. And that was very necessary. Looking for options for movement, and claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. He is starved of space and time. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. And this is Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, another set play.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Rijkaard is there to clear. And that's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with it. He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Rijkaard clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's found a way through. Hullet tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Ronaldinho. Khan clears. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's played through for him. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Khan claims comfortably. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Maradona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just too much on that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. It's Maradona! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Erling Haaland. Number 18, Danielson. Number 11, Neymar.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Delivery from chance!
Coming on the field, number 8.
Built just the single goal between the sides.
Number 21,
Portugal
Mbappe.
have the chance to go the other way.
Hazard. Number 88.
Tele receives it in a good position here. They're urging him to shoot. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Nketiah. That's a sharp pass. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho takes a shot! Hazard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Rijkaard. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And this is Son Heung-min. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. Liverpool finding their passes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now there's a fine ball. Somewhat off target. Wriggles his way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Bellingham clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
And here's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Hazard goes steaming forward. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 13, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field is number 22, Odegaard. Substitutions taking place.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That has not gone well. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King takes a shot! Looking for the run. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho, can he get it through? Cruyff looking to get on the end of this, and he won't reach that. Stood up well to him there. Pelé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Colomwani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Oh, great defending. That goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Portugal have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cross goes in there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely spread. Now it's Colomwani. Now it's Colomwani. Oh, super fine. And he's got the beating of his man. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Colomwani duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Son Heung-min. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely, now then. It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cruyff goes short, and here's Cruyff. Bosnia and Herzegovina have the chance to go the other way. Conte, Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. Vieira into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rashford. Rafael Leao. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Portugal get the second half going.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there. Could move up a gear here. Van der Ven cuts it out. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rashford. Cruyff. Now what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. That's a good ball. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The less said about that pass, the better. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Son Heung-min. Aimed beyond the defence. Bora. And here's Colomwani. Good read, needed to be.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one play... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello, attendees.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did.
He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but... Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's found the way, and the shot! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Barnes. He's shifting through the gears here. Barnes, big header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Played into space. Barnes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Driving, it's Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And here's Cruyff. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cruyff! And it's Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Played in deep, climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted it to the flank. Pelé picks it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barnes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
João Neves. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Played back in. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. That's good play. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's following up. Raul, that's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. This ended up in no man's land. Son Heung-min. That's good running with the ball. Nice looking ball. And that could set him on his way. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Out for a throw.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Half-time getting close now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken win style!
Soltar a bola. Execute.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, in for the pieces! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
What a throw in. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well manoeuvred. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Costa Corta. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. Distributed tidily. That's a throw. And it's Ronaldinho. Kaká. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Son Heung-min. Portugal finding their passes. And this is Son Heung-min. Just the goalkeeper shoots! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. João Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Ronaldinho. Pull it. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's forced to go back. Cruyff. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Raul. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kaká. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
He's had a shot! That could spell trouble. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Aims beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Pele. Probing pass. Oh, well measured. Lovely, now then. And he's in on... It's Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barnes. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Now, this could be a chance. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 2 then. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who...
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chooses to go cross-field. Cruyff. He's played it back. Adriano. All played for Dembele. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho. So, what can they make of this? Pirlo. Some really good ball movement. Ronaldinho. Pelé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Badiashile makes the interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Piqué. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's through. Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Pelé. Played out to the left flank. Haaland. Now it's Pelé. Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pelé. Piqué. Pirlo. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Son Heung-min in with the challenge. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cruyff. Serginho. Lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cruyff. He might be in here. Now there's a chance for a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throat. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism that this fella, Alejandro Garnacho, brings, I think, will always carry some menace. He's capable of coming up with a goal of the season. He's got that in his locker. But I kind of enjoy the little selfishness he's brought.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pelé. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there. Oh no, this does not look good. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Wriggles his way through. Greenwood. And he's got the beating of his... He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Steaming on goalwards. And a shot! That's a sharp pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garnacho proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Spread neatly. Now it's Ronaldinho. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish. Oh, what has happened here? Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Pele receives it in a good position here. Koundé to Maldini. Savinho wins the duel this time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. A chance! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ronaldinho. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cherki. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Greenwood into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Son Heung-min.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Garnacho goes steaming forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Greenwood. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cherki distributed tidily. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! That's another chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barella plays it short. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Son Heung-min. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Greenwood. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Savinho clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Pavlovic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Garnacho. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Barella. He's had it taken off him. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Oh, it's come off the upright. Aimed into Ronaldinho! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Barella, nicely spread. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bernardo Silva. And Cherki has shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Cherki. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho running with the ball. He's going for goal!
substituição para Portugal. Número 10, Ronaldinho. Número 11, número 14. Vão dar os
Modric
seus
does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. Deep through. And this is Messi. He is through here. Big chance!
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta.
Vamos ter minuto
Pelé.
de compensação.
And it's Rijkaard. And time is up. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Portugal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well,
Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Zico. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri. Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United looking... It's fallen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. And here's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Rijkaard. No goals as yet. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Costa Curta. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Van der Ven. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Pelé, he has found the way through. And he's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. Now that is commitment to the cause. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this content. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Great vision. And this is Forlan. And this is Forlan. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester
Increíble.
United!
Qué ritmo, güey.
There is the breakthrough!
Bueno,
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Hernandez plays it long. And that's another good win of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. Beckenbauer. For Rice. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Beckenbauer is there to clear. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he thumps it clear. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckenbauer. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Koundé. Knocks it into space.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe Forlan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pele. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Son Heung-min! Really well taken goal. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So here comes a substitution. Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Messi.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bellingham.
Now it's
Number
Cruyff.
15.
And this is Pele. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. And it's Maradona.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. Out to the right. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has ended up in no man's land. Maradona. This looks promising. Bellingham. Hernandez. Hullet.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Maldini calmly anticipates. It's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot a goal! He scored! Portugal are level! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This has been chance! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Portugal go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kunde. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. No, that was never going to make it.
Indicated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Maradona, here's Beckenbauer. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football. Heroes and legends. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
Yeah, he's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
His tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Now it's Cruyff. Pelé.
Oh, great feat that.
He is through here. And it's played in. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Back into the middle. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Cruyff. He's having a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, nice touch. It's a goal kick. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kubo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just
Definitely.
equaled the room to get the shot in.
And he can clear it away. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Stojkovic engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Villa. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé, Hullet, Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior. Showing good feet. He has a look up. And it's Kubo. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Kunde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubo. Now it's Villa. Pull it. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Bellingham.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Onana. It's Bellingham. Played into space out wide. Good chance here! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Nice-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He can run onto that. David Villa. Kubo. Threads one in. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Villa. And the through ball. Tries a shot! Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Kubo looks to get on the end of this. He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Portugal are still that goal to the good. Bellingham. Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there. 60 minutes played. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Pele. That looks a good cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pele. Great vision.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. And again. He's got a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. And he's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
That looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, he's been shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Portugal are closing in on a comfortable win. He's in a great position here. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Santos give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Costa Curta. Now Ronaldinho. That's a deception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Ribery. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
5 minutes to add. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koundé. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A winner. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football. Pele! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Germany are looking to go forward now. Looks across and plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Rodri, spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! They've got to be quick to recover this. Son Heung-min. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Son Heung-min. Pele. Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! And another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And it's Son Heung-min, and he's searching through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Cruyff. Put it in acres of space out wide. He gets big! This time, surely! Goal! Portugal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he welcomes it in. Pele, and he shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple.
He's tried one! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. And he was quick to react. Robertson. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Son Heung-min. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And Cruyff! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. Caught offside that time. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pele. Pull it. No, it's come to nothing. Robertson. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Robertson. Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Pull it. And this is Ronaldinho. Koundé. And it's Maldini. And that was nowhere near his best. Robertson. Rafael Leao. He's got away. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Robertson. Oh, it's played into the area. And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, super find. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Saliba does well to get it back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ronaldinho, and he's running through. Ronaldinho! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Back towards the middle. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. Ball is over the line. Played towards the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Cruyff. Rafael Leao, and it's De Bruyne. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that was vital. Rafael Leao cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodri. Ødegaard. Threads one in. Saka. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saka, that is good alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Portugal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Rafael Leao. He has a look up. There's the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. And the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Irwin. Crossed into the box. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Cruyff. Rafael Leao.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. Rafael Leao. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rafael Leao has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's looking wide. He's found a way past. Irwin. Now Erdogan. Rafael Leao. And it's Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Erdogan. Probing pass. Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Cruyff! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about...
Son Heung-min! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Pele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
75 minutes played. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezed.
It's Pele! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vitz. Now it's Neymar. Doku. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now Saliba. Irwin. Vitz. Into the last 5 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Vitz with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ødegaard. Now it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Has a
compensação.
look and place it forward. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's lost his man here. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front.
And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulled. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. Now the ball in. Yamal. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Osimhen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pull it. Osimhen. Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. Thinks about... And the shot! They've scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Cruyff. This looks promising. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Son Heung-min. To Michelis. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Koundé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. They're urging him to shoot. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Osimhen. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Azerbaijan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pelé. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's not got that quite right. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's had a hit!
Vamos ter minuto de
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has a look up. And he's... Decent chance! Oh, has another go! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting...
And it's half-time here. Portugal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pulls off a sensational save. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta, and he shoots! Osimhen. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pelé. And this is Cruyff. And it's Henderson. Bale. So what can they make of this? Now it's Yamal. Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Osimhen. Not the most accurate pass. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that had the makings of... Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Bale, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele, out to the right. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way past. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição para Portugal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 4. Está acontecendo uma
Cruyff plays it
substituição.
short. Cruyff with the cross. A mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Albert Ferrer goes steaming forward. Totti. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in. Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Crunching tackle.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a good-looking delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Del Piero! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Número 10.
This is quite a battle.
Ronaldinho.
Azerbaijan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Número 22. Modric.
I
Número
think we
15.
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti, and this is Totti. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And the number on the board is 3. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Puskas! It's hit the crossbar. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen?
Obrigado a todos que compareceram na live e até amanhã.